What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Salute to everyone tuning in. I want to talk about a female basketball coach who is resigning after she was caught having a relationship with one of her players. Now, her name is DeUnna Hendrix, and she's resigning after 4 years as Miami of Ohio's head women's basketball coach. Okay, so she got a little thirsty and decided that the best thing that she can do is date one of her players. Now, this to me, it's very similar to what happened with Ime Udoka. Now, the situation as far as him being an NBA coach and dealing with a woman who has a whole family, a little different, but the thing is, it's still the same, man. You have this woman who I'm assuming must be a woman who dates other women. I'm assuming. I don't see where she's married or has any children. When they say men don't have, a woman or children by a certain age, they start to think certain things. Well, I mean, this pretty much confirms that she likes women. And here you are, a basketball coach. You can meet people outside of your coaching staff or female players, but she decided that she wanted to hook up with one of her female players, and it's cost her her job, and it may cost her her basketball career. Because you as a coach, it's bad enough if you're dating somebody inside the athletic department, so to speak, but you're dating a player. That player is there to seek your guidance as a coach. And you're there trying to woo them, And I just think that a lot of this stuff is getting exposed, man. A lot of these coaches getting thirsty for their players. You are in a position of power when in regards to these players. And the fact that they get there when they're 18, sometimes they're 17, and they're there for you to lead them, and you're there checking them out, so to speak. And now how the school found out about the text messages, I'm going to assume that maybe the girl she was having the relationship with put those messages out here, because that's what it looks like. It looks like the girl might have put the messages out there because things didn't go right, unless the girl sent the text messages to someone else and said, hey, look at this. Then that's a problem. That doesn't look as consensual as people are going to make it out to be. Because if it's consensual, how did the organization get the text messages? How did they get text messages? I'm not saying she took anything. What I'm saying is the girl must have had second thoughts, or maybe it was a situation where her being the coach, the player wanted to win favor and didn't get that favor, and now they feel some type of way. But this whole situation, to me, I'm telling you right now, a lot of these female coaches, I think, should be put in the same category as the Ime Udoka when they do things like this. Now, she doesn't have a husband at home, but it's clear that these female teachers are out here thirsting for their players, and no one seems to make a big deal about it unless it's a man doing it. They want to ruin his life. Ime Udoka still hasn't apologized a year later to his ex. They make a big deal out of that. Is Stephen A. Smith going to talk about this? Probably not. Let's get into this article from MiamiStudent.net. It says, DeUnna Hendrix has resigned as head coach of Miami University women's basketball after 4 seasons. The Miami University Athletic Department announced in an email just sent after 6 p.m. Wednesday. Is pretty matter of fact, Hendrix said in an interview with the student just after the announcement. Just looking at the state of the program with some valuable pieces jumping in the portal, and obviously we've been building for 4 years, so going into the contract year, it was really important that all the pieces stay in place. And so when it didn't look that way, I just felt like I needed to slide over and let someone else take the reins. So that's where we're at. Oh, really? Is that why you're resigning? Or are you resigning because of this? You're trying to soften the blow. No, you're leaving because you got caught being thirsty for one of your players. And the fact that, she seemingly is able to go out on good terms and make up her own reasons as to why she's leaving. No, you're leaving because you were sleeping with one of your female student athletes that you're coaching. Let's get into this. Miami of Ohio's women's basketball coach DeUnna Hendrix resigned, this is according to Yahoo, resigned Wednesday after intimate text messages reveal that she and a player were in a relationship, according to The Athletic, Chantel Jennings and Brian Hamilton. The university initially suspended Hendrix on April 20th per a statement provided to The Athletic the day after it reportedly discovered over 180 texts between Hendrix, who's 38, and an unnamed player over a 11-day period. 180 texts. Y'all can't talk on the phone with each other? Sheesh. 30 of the messages reportedly were considered intimate and included phrases such as "I love you" and "You're my baby" and "I can't wait to squeeze you." More from The Athletic. In one text exchange with the player, Hendrix referenced a couple who had been married for many years and added, "Doing this with you openly would be more real than ideal." In a text dated April 9th, Hendrix wrote, "Today is the day that my girl returns to me," and that then notes that the airport will be clear of Miami women's basketball employees. The player also made intimate comments during the text exchange, including professing her love for Hendrix. The university determined Hendrix's actions did not constitute a violation of Title IX or the university's misconduct protocol, which is very interesting because if it was a man, he would definitely have been in violation. But because it's a woman, she didn't really violate it. You see the double standards here? Per The Athletic, but that Hendrix did violate the school's policy on consensual relationship between staff members and undergraduate students. Rather than go through a hearing, though, Hendrix resigned. Because the reason why she resigned is because she knew that more information was going to be revealed and she did not want to fight that fight. So she just left. "I want to thank the Miami University and its administration for allowing me to lead this program for the last 4 years," Hendrix said in a statement on the university's athletics website. "I can't express the amount of gratitude I have for this prestigious institution and its leadership. I also want to thank the Oxford community for the continual love and support. I look forward to the next phase of my career and continue to root for the Red Hawks." Is any school really gonna give her a chance after she done got caught texting one of the players? Because if it happened once, it happened again. If she got caught this time, you don't think it could happen again if she goes and she's like the assistant coach somewhere? You can't trust this woman. You can't. I mean, now again, I'm not saying she shouldn't get another job. What I'm saying is it may not be around players, because she's the type of woman that's gonna get a university in trouble. Just like Ime Udoka could get an NBA team in trouble. He keeps messing around with the women in the organization. Now we'll see what he does in Houston, but The university reportedly did not disclose Hendrix's reason for resigning because it said it wanted to protect their rights to confidentiality under FERPA, per The Athletic. Whatever. Hendrix's resignation letter, which was also obtained by The Athletic, included stipulation that the university would only provide her dates of employment and positions she held to future employers, and that the athletic director, David Saylor, would not disparage me or make any statements to others that may be considered to be derogatory or detrimental to my good name or reputation. So she got this clause to where they can't be honest and say, yes, she got caught texting or having a relationship with one of her players. They absolutely should be able to tell any school that comes to them for a reference. They should absolutely be able to tell them that, because you're going to be bringing in a woman who already done got caught once, sleeping with one of the women on the team could get them in a whole lot of trouble if it happens again. So they should. So again, we are protecting women by withholding information that could get another school in a whole lot of trouble if she is hired. I'm not saying she shouldn't work again. What I'm saying is these universities should know what's going on with the people that they hire. They should know. But the fact that she got this clause lets me know that it's rules for some and not for all. And even though this woman is resigning because she got caught sleeping with one of the females on the college basketball team that she was coaching, that shouldn't be disclosed. And that, to me, that's not disparaging. They're speaking honestly about you. They're speaking honestly about her. This isn't them disparaging her. They need to be truthful about why she's no longer at Miami of Ohio. Because I'm telling you, if it was a man, he would not be able to get a job in coaching. He would not get this type of clause to where, or this stipulation that they can't say certain things about a public. They would throw that man on the bus. We ain't got nothing to do with him, So let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.